Alright. Hey, yo, let's go! Welcome back to another daily stream of Final Fantasy 14, aka Legend of the Liger Dragon, Endwalker, episode 47. I'm your host, your favorite intergalactic wrestler of light. Alrighty then, we're finishing up the final quest of the Myth of the Realm. Last stream, it was very sad watching the 12 just basically walk back into the Etherical Sea, which is basically very wild that they wanted to do a suicide pact. But here, Derek here, who is Oricon, I don't know how you pronounce his godly name, but he decided he wanted to stay because he heard the little baby Opal we hear cry, which was honestly very tear-jerking that he was gonna miss him, and it looks like he's gonna be walking the mortal realm as a mortal now, I guess. I wonder if he's gonna ever make it back into the main story, and maybe in Dontrell. Who knows? But anyways, let's speak with Derek here, and let's see what what he has to say. 12-fold blessing framing kit, wondering. Oh, okay. So we're getting some stuff at the end. So after we finish up with this, which is probably going to be very quick, we're going to be moving back on to MSQ, but we're not going to be actually doing MSQ. I mean, we are, but we're not going to be focusing on that the next couple of streams. After we finish the first part of a new adventure, which is why we're in this glamour here, this beautiful glamour given to us by Tatu, we're going to be switching to the Pandemonium raids, which I am very excited for because I have no idea what the story is going to be about. All I know is it has something to do with a certain white Asian, that's for sure. So, but anyways, give me a moment. I need to clean something on my eye. But anyways, now that we got that taken care of, let's see what Derek has to say. All right. Alright, Derek. What to say is in such a moment. Alright, Derek. So it looks like you're gonna be wandering as a mortal now. I wonder if he lost his godly powers, or if he still has them. Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. But I am glad to be back. Good to have you back. We're glad to have you back. Exactly, Carl. Glad? Hardly suffice to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you, Archeon? Archeon. I no longer have Archeon's powers. Okay, that answers my question. Derek would do. I was remade from the portion of my essence, and that wasn't returned to the star, and I will live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. So he is just like a normal human being now. Oh, let me see what he's saying. At the very least, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship had weighed down on my steps. Aw, he missed us. And this little fellow servant calls halted them. Aww. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you, and more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created this instrument of blessing in the fate that one day the star would no longer need our guiding hand. That they don't. Thanks to you, that day has finally come. But I ramble. How uncharacteristically am. let us head back to the unaVOIDable, shall we? Alright, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Alright. Alright, well, we must return to Charlene. The firm will be expecting a report. Yet, if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12. Aye, in pending our report, we would do well to consult the forum on what details to safely to disclose. My pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. Worry not. On my account, inspired by our findings, I have no mind to examine the 12 in the context of a reception theory. The people's perception of deities are wont to be informed by their culture. By comparing the differences across eras and regions, I believe we may uncover heretofore unseen aspects of the 12. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Charlene. Well, I wonder if they're gonna travel together. Then you do. Have you then when you do, when you do, have care not to reveal who you used to be. Our scholars will be all over you like starving beasts. I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. I wonder if he's gonna be. I wonder if any of this information is gonna become important later on. Like maybe a future expansion. I doubt it's gonna be in Dawn Trail because it looks like Dawn Trail is gonna be doing something else. But I wonder if any of this is. I wonder if like Snugami and Derek over here are gonna show up again in like a different expansion. Like maybe part of MSQ or even post game of the MSQ. Like I'm really hoping because honestly it would be kind of a waste of a character or two. But considering how bloated our roster is with characters, man, I have wishful thinking. But anyways, let's see what Derek has to say. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With this second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. The ere I set out, oh. What was that just now? Oh, was that the... I would move my brethren's hopes elsewhere, to a place in men's midst. Oh, what a wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. By all means. We make our way to the Sanctum of the 12 in the Eastern Shroud. Oh, this is my first time going inside there. Technically, you can go inside there when you're like get married in game, but I have never been invited to a wedding or have actually been a part of a wedding. So, anyways, this will be fun. All right, let's teleport to the Black Shroud, shall we? I think I still got my Chocho, but I think I changed his armor plating, so it doesn't match me now. Alright, where you at, Chocho? There you are. There you are, you beautiful chocobo. Alright, which way? There we go. Wonder what exactly we're gonna be seeing here. Oh. We're flying over the marker. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, okay, now I see where it's gonna go, probably. Ah! No matter how many times I visit the sanctum, His Majesty never fails to move me. Damn. And the rich history, originally built during the dawn of the Fifth Era, it was reclaimed by the woods before being restored in the wake of the calamity. Truly, it stands as a testament to the influence of the magical civilizations and city-states have upon Erosian culture. The sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you are not adverse, I would speak a little of my brethren, that is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it permeates another age, some concepts may be foreign to you. But would you be interested nonetheless? Yeah, I would love to hear more. Alright, excellent. Oh, look at the Yopopu. Hey. Bigrot. Bigrot was a man with the gift of creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishings. His abilities served as supervisory role at the Bureau of Architect, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault. You see, he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Oh. Liger was a brawny man, whom Venat encountered on his... Oh! Oh, shit, I did not put that in two and two together. Oh my god. So these constructs, the 12, they were inspired by actual people that Vanal met on her travels, and probably, not probably, were her friends. She based it off of them. Oh! Oh, shit. Oh my god. Alright. Damn, how did I not put that one together, two and two together? I should have known by the way they were describing the Bureau of Architect and stuff. That sounds very much like the convocation of the 14. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. Wait. Are the 12 inspired by the 14? You can't see it because I'm a PNG, but I'm smiling from ear to ear right now. Oh my god. And Flo is playing in the background. Of course, damn it, Vanna. Alright, I need to keep reading. Alright, Liger was a brawny man whom Vanna encountered on her travels. They quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on the quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling towards the star. Tis fair to say this event gave rise to the legend surrounding the destroyer. Oh my gosh. Azelia was a woman who served as judicial officer of the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as the warden. She was an ardent proponent of the sea. Whoa! She was an ardent proponent to the Cedo Star of them, and dreamed of training under Vana and her successor. So I was connected to the Nadal was a close personal friend of mine. A merchant by trade, he was outwardly generous, but also possessed a revered side and knew quite joy of his passion for ore. When men began treating him as a dual-aspected god, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but struck up a pang of nostalgia. Nofiaka was a landscaping architect, a great repute who grew plants gathered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All her visitors said to leave with their souls solved. Ulfric was a researcher who observed newly made creations in Elpis. He possessed mastery over time magics and was known to be a kind-hearted if resentment man. Oh shoot, I also realized we also met a pair of siblings up there. I wonder if Ulfric was Ulfric and Emilia were the people that we met up there. I don't know, but although it was his sister urging that he first join our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause, and always took the initiative in discussion. Halone was a formidable warrior, tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. Oh. Her prowess, she had been regarded as leading candidate for the seat of Pashrat, purveyor of the discipline and order. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're gonna have to meet, we're probably gonna meet this Ascian, either on the Pandemonium raid, or probably in Dawntrail. But Pashrat, is it Pashrat or is it Pashrat? Pashrat, I think. Manfinia was the youngest among us, a student affiliated with the words of Laha Brea at the Academia Adier. Oh, damn! So we got Laha Brea's student over here? Within the prestigious institution, she was considered a prodigy. Oh, kind of like our little twins over here. Alright. And hers was the hands that created magics that, to isolate and seal Zodiac. Thalik was the headmaster of the Academia Ander. Oh, a man learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad facilities. No unknown phenomenon exists in which she wasn't versed. Words do not just do justice to express the remarkable scholar that he was. Nemia was an observer in Elpis, like her older brother Ulfric. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature, and was liked and trusted by her peers. It is said that she began the custom of offering flowers to the departed. Lima Lane was a researcher in the Metabolus Thalius, facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. So passionate was she about her work, she once threw a knife at someone who inadvertently came too close to her observation subject. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Ocean was a traveler whom Vanal encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it meant to be free. leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place. I shall set forth anew as a simple man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief activist in Animus Ander, and respected Bernard deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, amongst our numbers, none were more devoted to Bernard, and the devotion made him best suited for his duty and the solitude that accompanies it. Damn. So, these were kind of like parts of souls. That's why Emmett Silk thought of us as a familiar, because all of them were familiars. That is all. Tis a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remained with you in some way. We are grateful that you would share with us this aspects of Heidelin and the 12. Thank you. Well, tis past time we head back to Charlene. We wouldn't do to keep Ojaka waiting. I assume you will be traveling to via La Mesa Lindoma? In which case, allow us to see you off from there. So now I have wandered alone, because I recently learned a journey is better shared. That it is. And so ends the myth of the 12. Damn. That's a lot to take in. So the 12 were basically all people that Vana encountered on her travels, and all people that respected her greatly. And all of them basically gave up a part of their soul, and that part of their soul became what we know as the 12. Wow. That is that's just... Wow. That's a lot to take in. But anyways, let's get ready to wrap up the story. I really want to wrap up the little bit of MSQ we got on. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here. Alright. Alright, where to? Alright, there we go. Alrighty then. Alright. Ah, there you are, Derek. My friends are presently booking their passage. So what are you gonna do, man? That's where you were. The rooms aboard the next ship. There's room aboard the next ship. So we'll be setting sail shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner did we arrive in a crowded place than you end up in disappearing. It's a force of habit. And in order to avoid people. But I need not do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we're completely agree. And we remember you're always welcome at the Baldician Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. And thank you as well, Rex. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12 their wish. No problem. We had best find our vessel. We will report what remains. While the report remains to be complied, I believe we can officially declare this investigation complete. So let me meet my friends. Alright. Later, Crawl. Later, Snowgammy. Later, Graha. See you in MSQ. Well, not you, Snowgammy, but hopefully we get to see you again. In some shape or form. Are you not gonna go, man? I really hope we get to see Derek again. You still have time, Rex. Ere I embark on my journey, there's a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Alright, good sir. Alright, thank you. Come, we should head outside via the city at the Tempest Gate. Alright, Tempest Gate. Well, let's see. There Nathan. Oh, there it is. Run all the way over here. Where was it at? Ah, there we go. Tempest Gate. There we go. Oh, no. Alright. Ah. There you are, Derek. Here. The wind's wipes the wind wipes in from the sea like a storm, but we've always found a secession quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west. Thrice make my way through Upper and Outer Lanoska. In order to mark my new journey as a man, en route I wish to see Orsion's embrace with you. You need only to accompany me across the bridge. Alright. From there I shall continue on my own. Alright. Come along, Chocho. There we go. There we go. Alright, Derek. Such a great wave. That was let me read that. Such a great wave that ripped the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brother and I were all occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? Follow Derek's lead and try not to fall behind. Alright. Alright, hang on. There we go. Alright. So it's a temporary construct of wood. Yep. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Theris. Your beauty truly knows no bound. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. Let's continue on. Wonder if something's gonna happen. Yeah, probably. Probably not. There's the end of a questline. I look forward to the bridge's completion. Yep. Alright. There's a fine bridge, boasting plentiful views and brimming with life. The view image of man's determination to overcome adversity. I am honored that it should be named, Ortheon. Alright. Well, this is as far as I ask you to come. But, if you are willing, might we converse a little more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinions of the 12. How you personally perceive us, for instance, or what you felt when you faced us. In your words from the heart, I will take with me as a memento. Alright. Okay, it's nighttime. I wonder if we're gonna get options for it. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, Brex, and apologies for keeping you so long. And no worries. I am ready to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessings. Oh, look at him. To begin with, I shall tour Lenovka and visit those locales which are named after the 12. After which, I shall go where the wind blows. Oh, look at the little... Together with this fellow, of course, until such a time he tires of my company. Look at him. Oh man, I really want a little minion of that. This time I shall embrace the joys of meeting and accepting sorrow of parting. And when time comes for me to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my re-accounting. Oh, look at the little Opopo. You will continue your journey, will you not? Then I shall look on for you out there. Fare you well, my friend. And may the 12 bless you and keep you. Fare you well to you, my friend, as well. Hope to see you again real soon. Man, I seriously hope they do bring Derek back in some way, shape, or form. Oh, look at the little poo-poo. Look at him, he's saying goodbye too. The midst of the realm. And so it ends. You may not like it, but that's what endings. Endings are for. Just end one journey and then to start another. Oh, what's this? By completing the quest, soaring profits, the paintings of certain deities among the 12 will be available for purchase. Oh, okay. For Eorzea, for Atheris. Okay. Alright. Now that we got that taken care of, let's teleport back to Raza'an. Alright. Alright, let's teleport to Raza'an. And let's finish up a couple of missions. Sorry, that was for Culinarian. Alright, let's see. Oh, I don't need to teleport, never mind. Alright, let's see. It's... Okay, it's over here. Alright. It's been a while, but if I remember correctly, after the dungeon, Vashon came to us because he was stopping us from covering what was in there, and what was in the dungeon was a portal to the void, and then the void had a black knight and some version of their version of elementals saying that this is the first time in like years that the portal's been activated and that soon that they'll be free. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to deal with those guys later on. So anyways, let me see what mission we got. Alright. It's sharing the wealth up until a Sartrap's duty. Okay. So after if we make it to a Sartrap's duty, that's where we'll end the stream. But I don't know if we'll make it there. So anyways, we'll probably save that for next stream, and the next stream is gonna be on Wednesday. So anyways, hopefully we can make it through all this, but who knows how long it's gonna take. Anyways, shall we begin? And also, like, yeah, all the wealth that's been accumulated there. Yeah, Vitra's been taking a little bit up from the top, putting it there, and now he's gonna release back all that wealth back into Raza'an. Talk about a savings bank, right? So, shall we begin? If we are to spend the treasury wisely, then we must first determine which group would benefit most from the monetary assistance. Some of my citizens may find it intimidating to speak with the Sartrap directly, so I would ask you to act in my stead. Rex, you are to visit Akali and Yidomad. Speak with Matsaya and his people and listen to their grievances. Assuming I bid you the same in Pakistan. I will conduct my own inquiries in Giant Gold Ground. Alright. Once you believe you have ascertained the needs of the populace, we can reconvene in the Magatunda. Alrighty then. Well, let's just teleport to Yidomad. I don't care if we waste a little bit of cash. I mean, look at my cash now. So I put a payment. I entered a lottery for a plot of land on my. Oh my God! Look at that thing. For a plot of land. At one of the many living districts. So I plan on doing like a living like a furnishing stream. So whenever I haven't saved up enough cash again. But that's if I get the house in the game. That is. Like literally there are 12 other people that are after the same thing as me. And I don't doubt it. I doubt I'm gonna get it because, well, the area that the house is in, it looks like a lot of people are gonna want it, so I might not get it. I'm probably just gonna get my refund back after the lottery entries are over and the results come in. But if I do get it, I'm probably gonna be even less cash on here because then I have to pay for a permit to put the house there. So yeah. Well, just like real life, man. It's a killer to get a house. Alright, so anyways, let's get back to the main story. Alright. Oh, Rex! I am so glad to see you have returned unharmed. You finished with the boat then? Yeah, we're finished. Anything the village desperately needs? Well, I suppose Kala's loss hit us pretty hard. Oh yeah, rest in peace to that guy. Alright. I've been trying to find buyers for my fish, but although I sell a few here and there, it's so much more difficult than it was before. Everyone's still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Alright. Hey, perfect. A hippo rider at Ratsahan. That's perfect. Alright, anyway. What the? Hey. Alright, where exactly? Ah, there you are. Hang on, give me a moment. Oh, okay. Forgot I had this. Alright, there we go. Alright, Junkmonger. Greetings and welcome, traveler. This is your first time visiting up here, then we must special blah blah blah. Okay. Normally I do part 3 bottles of generous bottles of 19,800 gil bet. For you, wow, gosh. I'm not a Stydian. Stealing at the price, you're only a thief around here. It's still not turning my profit. I'm not a Stydian. Nah, let's go with that one. Stydian, who is this? Ah, you're the one who was with the spear-trotting fellow. Well, you can hardly blame a man for trying. The world may no longer be on fire, but we're still going through the ashes as we speak. Sister, spare me. We might as well be, have that ugly tower back, getting a few travelers to see these days. I myself barely have any coin to buy a local price, I tell you. If I didn't charge the odd adventurer a small fortune after noon tea, I'd be scavenging for scrap in the streets. Alright then. Oh, there we go. Just because I can. Ugh. Alright. How far the pots? Well, it's in shambles, isn't it? The trade routes are open once more, now the danger has passed, certainly. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet in the short term. Add that to the sailors we lost in the final days, it's little wonder how a flow of exports is no more than a painful tickle. If Kazla and his consortium were still with us, I'm sure we'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. Now that the man who got things done, now that was a man who got things done. God rest his soul. I've spoken to key figures and understanding. Please wait for Sean the Magatunda. Alright then. I guess we're back to doing this. Alright. There we go. We have arrived. Hit the dash. Ah, there we go. Ah, my advisor's return. I just made it back myself. Yeah, what have you? Why do you retain this vessel now? Why do you retain this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the island in a fraction of the time. Be that as it may, the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling to say the least, and there are few places I can enter comfortably without risk of flattening some cart or stall. Ha! Damn. He really does worry about his people. Fair enough. As for my inquiries, the people of Pakistan were unanimous of the reply. They are surviving. Resources are stretched to the limit when refugees are pouring in. As they perceived with some assistance from Unaman. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like. And I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs, for the most part. Pakistan has weathered the disasters better than most, it seems. I myself heard good news and bad news. The quarrymen were curiously optimistic, having just sold a full wagon of giant's galls to a foreign trader. But such visitors are few and far between. Compared to our best years, the weight of the stone leaving Thavnir has been light indeed. Our nation is small and isolated. Its prosperity depends on a steady stream of exports. We must identify any obstacles that flow of trade so we may begin working on removing them. Tell me, what did you learn of Akali and Unaman? Oh yeah, they're in dire need. I see. Without a dedicated buyer, the average fisherman must struggle to offload his daily catch. Which is why I believe we should first address the lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied sailors in Unaman. I am reminded of a child I spy as I made my way back to the palace. His father lost at sea, but the beast sunk when a beast sunk the vessel. So many variations of the same tragic tale, repeated over and over. So many lives lost. Yeah. So many lives lost. Oh, the poor little merchant boy. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves to be overcome. But we will not. Rex, Estinian, I will consider the perspectives you brought me and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversity. Come, I would like you to be in attendance when I announce the proposal to my assembled functionaries. Alright, so what's your plan? Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene, aren't we? It's gonna be voiceover, isn't it?
I thank you for
I knew it!
attendance. The riches the Radiant Host have retrieved were hoarded in Al-Zadar's name. A fortune I set aside for a future day of need.
Again? I'll say it again. Hell of a savings bank.
And lo, that day hath come. May it aid our wounded city in reclaiming its vibrancy and vigor. In better times, I would leave such a task to our capable Ahawan.
Oh, rest in peace.
God's rest his soul.
Rest in peace, Ahawan.
Finding myself bereft of his counsel in the here and now, I will assume the responsibilities of mine office directly. Firstly, the treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamar.
Damn.
Our merchants must have their operations restored
Smart.
None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Karzal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
Alright.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
He's still thinking about the little poor merchant boy.
Concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem
Oh, wait, what?
the wisest course?
I'm probably not the wisest man to ask this type of question, but alright, let's see my options then. Alright. Taxes. Levy them on trade profits in exchange for your investment. It takes a village. Oh! Oh god, wow! I didn't even know this was an option. Idleshire's orphanage was funded through trade in highly converted goods. Oh my god. Alright, so alright, so because I did crafting, I wonder if this is an option. This is an option because I did the crafting, the custom deliveries for Zoe, which is Cleo's older sister. I wonder if this became an option because of that. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm using that one.
Of course, we can draw on trading profits to build a new institution. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive of Al-Zadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage.
Smart, smart. Hopefully it works out. So you know how greedy people can be.
Is deserving of a worthy name.
Oh, please name it after Ashawan. Please name it after Ashawan. Oh no, wait. I really wish it was Ashawan, but Cousin Love seems perfect. Because that man actually cared about his people, not just about making profits.
A fitting candidate.
I really wish it was Ashawan though.
Karzal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well.
Damn.
Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Narad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
Hopefully.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, Neptune,
Alright.
thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor.
Nebdeen. I see so many names of this guy. What's his story?
Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Alright.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Yeah. Very much like Ishgard. Damn. Oh. Let's take this over. I need to replenish my wealth too. Alrighty then. Alright, let's see. Bridging the rift. Let's see what this entails. Alright. Thank you for putting forth Kozlov's name. Those who live, those whose lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy honored. Forgive me if I'm not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from the Archon Istola. Oh, Istola! She asked that you meet her at the High Crucible at your earnest convenience. Understood. Thank you. Istola must have finished her studies of the Word Gate. Shall we hear what she has to say then? I will go with you. Alright. The more the merrier. I thought the third trip would be too busy setting up the foundation. The clerics have been well-oiled cogs of administration since before Usher 1 assumed the office. They understand what needs to be done. And I'm curious to learn what the conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. As you wish, allow me to lead the way, Your Excellency. Alrighty then. Alright, where to? Oh. Where's the little frickin' Aether shard? Ah. Alright, let's see. Let's take that one. Hopefully there's a balcony we can just jump off of. And there's no balcony I can jump off. Damn it. I mean, there is a balcony, but it's in reverse. Alright, Estella. Alright.
Right, here we all are.
Hey, Raysilver. Oh man, thank God I don't have to read.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the Void Gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening.
Oh, okay.
For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
Nope.
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
Oh boy.
From what we understand, travel between worlds is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them.
Yeah.
Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
Yeah, basically was just free falling in the rift. And then I just sort of appeared.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world. The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness.
I'm trying to look at all the. Oh, I see Gosetsu, Yosiu, Ingmek. I see Yurianje, Shola, Gaius.
In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway.
Yeah.
Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first. The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, I could have been stuck in there for all eternity.
Then what of the many void scent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
Exactly.
An excellent question.
Must be another realm. The 13th, I think it was referred to as the 13th, I think.
Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
Okay. Oh boy.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact.
Okay. Ooh.
Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner.
Holy shit, look at this.
Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain Exarch dragged us to the first.
Oh, okay.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th.
Okay. So, like, what you're saying is the method is similar.
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Yeah, and I've seen that a bunch of times, especially during the Crystal Tower.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
Probably somebody's manipulating it from the other side.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No, the danger is too great.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Oh boy, here we go.
Were you not listening to my tale?
No.
Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death.
Oh, we're gonna get another dungeon.
But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Oh yeah, because we technically have been to the 13th. Alright. Come on, count me in. So much for taking it easy. Alright, let's go with that one. Let's see what she says.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
Fair enough. Oh boy, what's she gonna do? She gonna flick me on the head?
Once again, I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
Marry me. I mean, fuck. Ignore that last part.
As much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Yep, it's all riding on you.
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single Voidsent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
And if anything gets through, we have a Stania on the other side, ready for him to take it down.
You have a plan.
Yeah, what's the plan?
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daimir was overseeing the project.
Daimir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a Voidsent which had slipped through the fissure.
No.
After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made Voidsent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made Voidsent?
Sounds preposterous.
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daemir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
Oof.
If that's true, then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
With Graha's favorite favorite place to sneak around.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy.
Yep.
In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Alright. That's the plan. Plan I can get behind. Estinian?
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. See myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
Hopefully all goes well for you.
Let us be on our way as well.
Alrighty then.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
Oh my god, he knows something. He knows more than he's letting on about. Alright. Think we'll still up the Ethernet Plaza and have her accompany you, okay. Wait, I don't see her here. Oh, at Charlene's Ethernet Plaza, okay. That I can go. Whew. So it looks like we're gonna open up a void gate. Hopefully we have enough time for it, but... Alright, where are you at? Ah, there you are. We're to enter Namon's restricted archives with a minimum of funds, and we must first secure the permission from the forum. First, however, we shall need to enlist the cooperation of a member of to Broach. Which matter on behalf? Do you think you might be inclined to assist us? No one springs to mind. Ah, well, the Scarlet Montiarge. He did come to Graha's defense during the inquiry, after all. That's settled. Let us head to the phenomenon and see if he's willing to help us once more. Hey, no one's following us. Oh my goodness, okay. Where exactly am I supposed to go? Oh my goodness. It's a dream come true. I'm gonna deal with the Shola, sort of. But anyways, okay, wrong way. Sorry. Oops. Alright, let's travel. Let's go, Shola. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I got a little bit of gnaw here to assist us as well. Alright. We're almost there. Alright, first. What do you got to say? Nothing. Let's go. Oh, I'm here. Ah, there we go. Let's walk. Of course, he just walks through that guy. Alright. Alright, cutscene! Ah, visitors! And quite esteemed ones at that. What may I do you for? Pray forgive the intrusion, scholar, but we hope you might help us secure permission to the Numeon's restricted archives. Oh no. No fugitive forays into that stacks this time, eh? I applaud this newfound sense of propriety. Yet, in all wide world of comprehensive sincerity, what compels you to disturb the vault's forbidden wisdom? Plan of open a void gate. Ow. Ah, my jaw cracked. Oh. Anyway. Fascinating. I had no idea such a technique existed. It would I would have been surprised if you had. If my assumptions were as correct, the researchers left behind by House Daimir was laying dormant in Charlene's archives for many centuries. If you unearthed this research, what then? Surely you did not intend to cross over into the void. That is, in fact, precisely what we intend. To what end, pray tell? To develop a method to traversing the rift, for one that I might keep my word to a distant friend. Sentiment aside, I've journeyed to that end of existence. I have heard, felt, and thought endlessly about the truth of our world and the echo of its future, and yet I want to understand everything, to trouble it all down to its very last secret. What scholar worthy of the name wouldn't force open a void gate or two if a grand revelation was a promised reward? Marvelous! An audacious proposal worthy of Master Matoya herself. And after curing the wise and war forces, I for one do not believe you would use the knowledge for ill. I see no reason to present you your request for the forum's consideration. I'm glad for it. Although, your petition would be better received if you had the support of another well-placed acquaintance. Oh? By Master Fortuno. Oh fuck. Okay, Master Fortuno, of course. He can hardly ignore an earnest request from his dear children's most treasured comrades. I was hesitant to approach him directly, but there is no denying that having Master Fortuno on our side would tip the scales in our favor. Very well. We'll pay a visit to House Liberier's estate and plead our case. Alright, guess we're going to Liberier's estate. One last thing before you go. I would consider it a personal favor if you might share with me the discoveries you make in the void. My appetite for knowledge is every bit as insatiable as yours. I'd wager so if you could see your way into indulging an old man's curiosity. Of course, scholar. We'll be sure to pass any revelations. Alright. Oh man, I don't think I can finish this in 30 minutes. Maybe I have enough time to finish this quest and the next one after it, but that's about it. Let's just use the teleporter. Come on, Shola. House of Liege. Here you go. Oh god, I forgot. Okay, thank god, I don't need to go inside. Oh. I forgot I did the custom deliveries and I sort of, let's not focus on ambulance right now. Let's focus on Fortuno. Shall we? Alright. Hang on, give me... Give me a moment. Let me drink a little bit of water. Ah. The mouth felt kind of dry. Anyway. Alright. Master Rex and Mistress Shola. How may be a service of you? Sir, maybe a service. We've come to speak with Master Fortuno. Is he home by any chance? Yes, the master is in his residence. I shall inform him that he has guests. Oh, since he's home, he's probably enjoying that little outfit that I gave Emilians. Oh, thank God she didn't show up. Alright. Well. Emilians would invite you inside for tea, but I assume this is not a social visit. You have some matter of importance to discuss? Yes, we have. Pray proceed. You have my full attention. Alright, let's plead our case to open a void gate. I can see we already gave him a headache. Well, I suppose I should praise you for following the proper protocols this time around. Colin Montier expressed much of the same sentiment. I assured you, we will not attempt to circumvent the forum's authority again, unless it is absolutely necessary, of course. Damn, Miss Shola. Of course. You do understand that the restricted archives are restricted for good reason. Yes. If no pressing need exists, then why risk the consequences of employing the forbidden knowledge? For a brother who misses his sister, she was his guardian and his friend. A selfless hero who crossed the rift between worlds to save her homeland from horrors and suffering. But the brother has given up on thoughts of reunion. He spends his efforts elsewhere, watching over a people, yet healing the flames of the final days, loyal to his duty, while betraying the longing in his heart. No? There's no vital mission perhaps reuniting these siblings, but it feels a worthy cause to pursue all the same. As one who feared losing his own loved ones and spent years in researching to prevent it, surely you appreciate how painful such a separation must be. What is she on about? Reflections are still very much a mystery to us. Offering to share your experiences in the first should constitute a fair exchange for our cooperation. Hey. Do not celebrate just yet. The forum must still be convinced. I will add your request to the list of today's deliberations. Deliver a decision to you at the Baldusian Annex. All right. All right. I guess the Baldusian Annex we go. There we go. Come along, Stola. Alright, there we go. Montier, what you know? So what did the forum decide? To put it bluntly, Master Matoya has burned some bridges here in Shelly and insulted the earth for good measure. Oh boy. Here we go. When it became clear that her student was the perpetrator in question, well, no fewer members voiced their discontent. Then the chamber was reminded in no uncertain terms, I might add, of the incredible debt we owe to you and your companions. So? That served to silence the grumbles and stiffening a few spines. It was agreed that allowing your entry into the archives was the least we could do in return. Hey! And it's wonderful news. Thank you both for speaking on our behalf. Yes, well, I'm sure you are aware that this permission was not extended lightly. Forbidden knowledge is to be treated with the utmost caution, and there will be repercussions if it is not. I wish you well in your endeavor and bid you a good day. Alright. Hey, ever the same, that one. Uncompromising? Hey. But the very stoicism is exactly what Shelley needed to guide it through not one but two excesses. Yep. He's still a little bit of a sourpuss, but he's our sourpuss, I guess. Anyway. Oh, that ran rather well, I think. As a child, I dreamed up any number of schemes of getting my hands on these forbidden tombs. Now I can simply walk in through the door. Our focus will be on finding House Damien's research notes, of course. But the thought of much knowledge at my disposal has me feeling a little giddy. Alright. Well, anyways, you'll be heading directly to the archives from here, I presume. You presume correctly. Then you'll want to speak with the index page when you arrive. It's been instructed to grant you access to the restricted section. Excellent. Once again, we thank you for all your work. Oh, it's my pleasure. Believe me. May you find your knowledge you seek. Alrighty then. Shall we then? We shall. Alright, let's go. Alright, looks like we can't use a teleporter this time around. Let's just run as fast as we possibly can. Alright, Stroller. There we go. Ah, there we go. And now. Oop. There we go. Where's the... Oh, I still can't use my dash. Damn it. Alright, index page. What do you got? Archon Nishola and guest identified. Do you wish to proceed into restricted archives? Yes, we do. Follow me if you would. Watch your step, and please note that the use of naked flames is discouraged. Wait, what the hell does it mean by naked flame? Alright. Hey, yo. Why does it feel like a dungeon? Also, how the hell did Graha manage to sneak in here?
House Damia's notes are to be found anywhere, it will be here. Let us begin.
Alright. Alrighty then. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's see what's this one. Following pages detail the advancement of methods of manipulating a rift-bending adventure that survived by the New Dawn and the Ninth Patriarchate House Jasmine. Oh wow, we've already found it. We present this research note for the facilities of Shelley and both token of our friendship and expression of a boundless admiration. It appears you have located the forbidden tomb you seek. Shola will need to make the final well, that was fast. I just picked a random book and I found it. Alright, I have something I'd like to show me. My apologies. I flipped open but a single book and was completely absorbed by the content. Oh my gosh, it's still now is not the time to getting forbidden knowledge. Now is the time for getting the actual forbidden knowledge we need. Which is this book called the Kama Sutra. You want to read it with me? I mean, no. Alright, enough. Alright, well done, Rex. I think you may have found our prize. Alright. Let's enjoy our study day with Shola. Let's see what she has to say.
Yes, the ether signature is unmistakable. I've felt the traces of House Damia's resonance many times at the Great Work.
Hmm?
Time to see what all the fuss was about.
Yep. What's with the music, man? Ooh.
Among
Yeah,
the
that
marks
looks
of the
familiar.
Void Scent, there exist entities with the power to call forth their brethren from beyond. The species known as Atomos, however, is uniquely prodigious in this regard.
I fought these in the Crystal Tower, and then when I did a treasure hunt with some random people on Party Finder, these things were also prominent.
From its distended maw, it can expel an endless procession of void-born creatures. A talent which sorely tested the Radiant Host in its battles against these abominations.
Yep.
Surmising that the entity itself was acting as a void gate, we endeavored to capture a small specimen and subsequently examine its physiological structure. Our findings revealed that the Atomos had absorbed a planar fissure into its own flesh, which it could expand at will into a functioning gate.
Oh.
Upon further analysis, we identified an ethereal wave pattern emitted during this process. A pattern we were able to emulate by passing crystal-stored ether through a specially designed prism. We proceeded to embed said prism into an arcane simulacrum, thus completing what we have dubbed our artificial Atomos.
Damn. But now
How
we
could we
know.
have been so blind to the possibilities? This species, not to mention its ability to summon void scent, has been discussed among academics for years now. Just before the advent of the 7th Umbral Calamity, we received reports of Atomos sightings from every corner of Eorzea. Surely you've at least heard the tales.
I have. I also came across them in the Crystal Tower.
And still, House Damia went and built a mock Atomos of their very own. I'm not surprised the Archons consigned their work to a restricted archive. It was no easy task, but at last we've unearthed the volume we've been searching for.
No, Shola, no. You
I'd be
cannot.
lying if I said I wasn't tempted to stay longer. See what other forbidden titles might be lurking on these shelves.
Shola, no. We must focus on the Void Gate.
But that would be abusing the very special privilege we've been granted now, wouldn't it? Better not.
Jesus Christ, you are such a bookworm. Still love you, but still. Alright, I think we finish up this next quest. I think we have enough time to do the Void Theory quest. And then Star Trap's duty, which I'm assuming is going to be an instance battle. So we'll probably save that for the next stream. As much as I would love to start crafting the Automas, I'm afraid this is far outside my field of expertise. Fortunately, we know a Hamish alchemist who would be delighted to be involved himself in house Disney projects. Our business here is concluded. For the moment, please pass on our regards to the forum. Your message will be conveyed should you wish to indulge in more forbidden lectures. I will be here. Parton mode disabled. Security mode engaged. If anyone can help us, Nadon can. I say we will return to Tavnir and look for her at the Great Works. Alright. If we're going to the Great Works. There we go. Oh, it kills me to use up this guilt. Where we need it. Alright. She right here? Oh no, she's over here. Alright, Nadon. Shola tells me you are pursuing a most fascinating study, and that you want me to be a part of it. I have no doubt you'll be interested, and researching the log should speak for itself. Will it now? Well, sisters, this is the mark of House Desmere. I never even knew such a work existed. You should. It is requested in the Namion's restricted archives, after all. It was. But that means every word within it is forbidden knowledge. A forbidden tomb filled with forbidden research, and you put it right into my unsuspecting hands? I can hardly wait to read it. Wow. Another kindred spirit, ain't there, Stola? Oh, man. I'm not surprised. So, to think that Daimir will be developing such a marvelous technique so long ago. How many innovations have been lost over centuries, I wonder? Now that you glance over the notes, what say you about helping us build a new mock Amatos? I say 1,000 times yes. Work on Diomede's project that had even the redoubtable scholar Deshalian trembling in their sandals. No alchemist of the great work would resist. You're a woman after my own heart. Oh, I suppose we should. Gosh damn it. There's a secret void gate, and it's sealed in the ruins at the bottom of the bounty. Today is a day of revelation indeed. If the purpose of our man-made Atomos is to expand the hidden portal, then I will need to see it for myself, I think. Manipulating world-spanning apertures is not the sort of thing you want to attempt without taking into account every single factor. By all means, accompany us to the vault. I plan to lead us back there shortly once we finish gathering the components I require. Oh, what is it you require? Charlotte Markets provided a raw aquamarine and a pure water crystal, but I might need to obtain a small quantity of astral-infused water. With such a liquid, you need to go forward to the front of the Maya. The aesthetics of old once favored a place of the meditation. Water was pool where now is known as the in-living the flow of ether. That sounds perfect. If you would be so kind as to fill the flask at the pool, I will petition Vitra to join us. I have an idea in mind. Too much without his authority to command the Void Gate. Shall we be about it then? We meet back here anon. Alright. Oh shoot, I gotta go over there, damn it. Well, at least I got a proxy to help me suck up the water. Anyway. We're almost done for the day at least. Just this final mission, because it looks like I'm not going to be able to get to the Void Theory. Just this final mission, and then I'll save the final two for the next stream. In the next stream, after we finish those two, we'll probably move on to the Pandemonium. We'll probably maybe have only time to do one other, the first raid, the first part of the raid, and then that's it. Alright then. Alright, let's go. So anyways, there we go. Yeah, looks like we're only gonna have time to finish this one. Then after this one, I'll save the final two for the next stream. And the next stream is gonna be on Wednesday. I'll post up the schedule later on today. But yeah, next stream is gonna be on Wednesday, and then after that on Friday. Hopefully, I don't wake up late, or I don't ditch you guys by not say a word. But oh, Astidian, for sure, you guys are here. But yeah, anyway. And then we'll move on to the Pandemonium raids. Alright. You have the flask for me? Yes, I have the flask of water right here. Yes, this should suffice. Thank you, Rex. Alright. Alright, so looks like we're gonna have to save that for the next stream. So at the beginning of the next stream, we'll finish up with this first part of MSQ, and then we'll move on to the Pandemonium raids. So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. You can follow me on my socials, my Twitter /x/X/Blue Sky. Well, no, my Twitter /X. My Twitter /X is @LigerKitty_X. And I also have a backup thread /Insta/Blue Sky, which is @official_Rex_LigerKitty, and official spelled is a little bit misspelled, so don't forget about that. And you can rewatch the VOD on my VOD channel, which is Rex Kitty VOD. That's capital VOD and lowercase s. Thank you for coming on the stream, and I hope to see you again real soon. Later, Legadors. Bye!